Hey everyone, so I'm gonna get comfortable. I just wanted to do a tag video, and this is the Born This Way tag, and I think Smoky Pink Leopard was the one who posted it and made the video in which everybody had responded. And I think that, ooh, my hair's caught. I think that it's a really good video and a really good tag to do. It was very inspirational, and I watched a lot of people, some as young as like I think maybe 14, 15, all the way up to you know, my age, and it was just really like, I don't know, like it was very inspirational to see these really young girls, and they were so hurt by the things that people had called them. And I just want to let you know, being the age that I am, and maybe having a little bit more life experiences, being, you know, further on in my education and in my career, that those things that people call you in elementary school, in middle school, in high school, even sometimes people are as cruel and as immature to call you things in college. And I just want to let you know that those things don't matter when you, you know, when you get out into your field, into your career, and into what I call real life. People care about what's on the inside. If you're a true, honest, you know, loving, faithful, thoughtful person, they don't care that, you know, that you're thin and that you have a clear complexion, or that your hair is like nice and voluminous and long. You know, those are outside things. Those are traits that, you know, society and the media have deemed important, but really to your true friends and your family and people that are close to you and people that you work with, they're, you know, those outside beauty traits aren't as important as what's on the inside. And you know, it might be to some people who are like models, if that's your career, then great, you were blessed with, you know, traits that make you beautiful to the majority of the media and society. But does that really matter in the long run? No. We all get old, we all get wrinkly, we all get, you know, age takes over. Age affects us all. And if you're beautiful when you're younger, it's gonna go away. I mean, you might still be a beautiful older lady, but you're gonna have wrinkles, and you're gonna have sunspots, and you're gonna have, you know, laugh lines and crow's feet, and your hair's gonna turn gray and maybe someday fall out. We're all gonna walk with canes or walkers, or, you know, beauty is what's on the inside. And if you are beautiful on the inside, when you're 60, 70, 80, 90, God bless your heart if you are 100, people are going to like you for what's on the inside at that point. And it should have been with you the entire time. So with that being said, the things that some people have called me throughout my life, I will share with you. So one of the negative things that people have called me, I don't know if you're going to be able to read this, is snobby or stuck up. And I think that the reason that they say that I'm snobby or stuck up is because I'm very aware of myself, and I'm very secure in how I am in certain situations. I'm very confident. I'm going to contradict myself probably in this video. Because I'm confident around people that I know, and I'm confident when I'm doing things that I'm comfortable with, or that I know that I can do. And I think that people take this in the wrong way, that I'm snobby or stuck up, but really, I'm just confident. And they think that I'm stuck up maybe because I'm a little bit more mature. Let's say, for example, you know, I work in a restaurant with a lot of younger girls, and at that age, they think what's important is going out, being with friends, meeting people, the social aspect of life, going drinking and partying and dancing, and that part of my life is not as important as it once was when I was that age. And when they ask me, oh, let's go out for a drink or whatever, and, it's a Monday night and I have to work, Tuesday morning at my, what I like to call, real people job, or big people job, I say no, I respectfully decline. And they think that, they take that as I'm, stuck up, I'm too good for them. But really, it's just where I am in my life and where they are in their life are just totally different. We're on two different planes, two different playing fields, and I wish that they wouldn't take that in the wrong way, but you know what? I can only control what I feel and what I do. And the way I feel is they don't understand that I'm really just confident and mature. And not mature in like the old-fashioned mommy mature, but I'm mature in a way that what was once important to me at, 18, 19, 20, 21 is not as important to me as it is now, or is not as important now. Alright, so another thing which I was just getting into is I work at a restaurant and I work at Hooters. And a lot of customers that come into the restaurant kind of peg us and stereotype all of us as stupid and unintelligent, the Hooters girl type stereotype. And when I'm at work, there's a certain way that you have to act. And we are not called servers or waitresses. We are called entertainers. And with that, you have to entertain, your guests and your table and your bar patrons. And sometimes I might not be serious all the time. I might be, full of jokes and silly and off the wall and crazy. And that's not my personality at all. As you guys can see, like sometimes in the videos, sometimes I'll act really crazy or whatnot, and that's just the feeling or the mood that I'm in. But most of the time, I'd rather just sit at home and read a book or be on the computer and just very low-key. But when I'm at work and I'm being stupid or silly or, blonde, that's another stereotype. I really have good work ethic, and I'm a good entertainer, I'm a good actress. But really, in reality, I'm extremely smart. I don't know if you can see that, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and toot my own horn. I am smart, and I take offense, but I haven't let it affect me in a negative way. I do take offense, but I let it roll off my back, and I let it go in one ear and out the other. I know that the majority of the people that walk in through that door already have a predetermined stereotype in their mind, and maybe that's the allure of going into Hooters, because they want to see girls that are funny and silly and ditzy, and, that's the allure. So when somebody calls me stupid or unintelligent, or, they're surprised when I tell them what I actually do, besides Hooters, they're like, I never would have thought, or don't take this the wrong way, but I just thought that, blah, 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 blah. Insert offensive thing here. But really, I don't let it bother me, because I know, and my friends know, and my family knows, and my grades show, and my school shows that I'm smart and I am intelligent. The next thing I have is some people, not anymore, but some people in high school have called me, well, when I was in high school, some people called me prude. And I think that they called me this because I used to hang out with a circle of friends that like to do things that, that aren't too, safe. It's not something to be proud of. they just, they were the popular clique of girls, and to be honest, I don't even know how I ended up being friends with these people. But, I really tried to have popular friends. I really wanted to be part of that popular clique, but I didn't necessarily do all the things that they did. And, whether it be going out drinking, staying out, not coming home, doing drugs, into boys, and, I had a boyfriend 3 years in high school, and, I wasn't out looking to be with everybody, that took an interest in me. And some people took that as prude. Oh, she's not going to go out with you because she's not like that, or something like that. And I don't know why people would take offense to being called prude, but some girls take offense when somebody calls them like, oh, don't even bother with what's her face because she won't let you get in her pants, or something like that. And you know what? Good for you. You stood your ground, and you have morals, and you have a certain timeline for when you want things to happen, when they should happen, and when you think they're ready to happen. So, I don't mind being called a prude, whatever, but in a more positive light, I'm mature, and I'm well-behaved, and you know what? I take that as well-raised. My mother taught me that if something doesn't feel right in here, and you feel on edge, and you feel like, what if someone were watching me right now? Then it probably isn't right, and you should go with your gut feeling. And my mother also, I give extraordinary credit to my parents, because they did raise me well, and I know the difference between right and wrong, what's right and wrong to me. And what's right and wrong may not be that way for you. But for me, personally, what is right and what's wrong, I know and I feel. And so being prude in my book is being well-raised and mature and well-behaved. So another thing that I have been called isn't the actual word ugly, but people have nitpicked certain features about me that obviously they were trying to get at. I'm ugly. I'm also been called fat, plump, and a tomboy. I've been called a tomboy. And, there's certain things that I know aren't as what society deems good looking or pretty. I certainly don't look like Adriana Lima. I don't look like Giselle Bündchen. I don't look like the actresses on TV and in the movies. But you know what? It's because I'm not them. I'm Tarah. And Tarah has this length hair and this color hair and blue eyes. And sometimes she doesn't like to pluck, so I get, bushy eyebrows, whatever. And Tarah has crooked teeth, and Tarah has a big nose. But you know what? It's because I'm Italian, and I embrace my heritage. And God graced me with a tall, healthy body. And I take that as I'm unique. I don't look like them because I'm not them. I'm me. And I'm unique, and I'm athletic. In high school, all my friends, we were the same size, roughly, and we like to share clothes, but they would kind of make fun of me because my thighs wouldn't fit in their jeans. And you want to know why? It's because I have thick athletic thighs. I used to play soccer all 4 years in high school, and I was also on the spring team, on the travel team throughout the summer, and I have muscular, thick thighs. I'm not fat. Not in any sense of the word am I fat. I'm athletic. I'm not, skin and bone stick, skinny runway model skinny, but I'm skinny, and I'm healthy. And then, I don't consider being a tomboy, offensive. I don't consider being a tomboy a threat. I like being a tomboy, I like being able to, when I was younger, I climbed trees and I rode BMX bikes. I didn't want the pink and white and purple with the frilly tassels on the handlebars. I wanted like a green and black like BMX mud bike. And I remember for Christmas when I was, I want to say like maybe in kindergarten or first grade, I wanted a pair of black high top sneakers from Reebok so I could go out in the neighborhood and play basketball with all the boys. And that's pretty cool. I like being a tomboy and I don't take offense to it. I can run faster than you. How about that? And then the next and last thing that I've been called is two-faced. Now, a reason that I've been called two-faced is not because I talk behind people's backs. It's because I don't like confrontation. So if somebody says something to me or does something to me, and I don't like it or have a problem with it, I'll go and tell my close friends, what she said kind of irked me, but I'm just going to let it roll off my back and tomorrow I'll be fine. Or, that person has no reason to like me because, I've never said more than 2 words to them or something like that. But usually, most often, it's very unimportant and it's not worth my time. So I don't say anything to that person about it. They're wasting more of their time talking about me than I am worrying about it because it's unimportant. It's not going to affect any aspect of my life in the future. And I just don't want to waste my time with it, confronting them. That's their issue if they have a problem with me. It's not my issue. And sometimes if it's something that really irks me and this person has, been talking to other people about me and other people have now started to look at me in a different light, sometimes I'll make light of the situation or, I'll try to lighten the mood by making fun of it, I'm very sarcastic when it comes to things like that, and I might, be sarcastic or I might, mock what they had said, and, a perfect example is at work. Somebody had mentioned that they think that they deserve to be a bartender for the most busy shifts, which would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, the weekend shifts. They had told one of the managers that they think that they deserve the shift more than anybody else because nobody else is attractive or nobody else is as pretty. And what I did probably wasn't the smartest thing, but what I did was, another girl did this as well. We put paper bags over our heads and drew a little smiley face and said because there's no attractive bartenders. And that's me mocking the situation. I never said anything bad about the other girl. I never did anything to harm her. I just mocked what had been said. And it kind of made everybody realize that what she did say was kind of silly and they just laughed it off. Nobody got upset. We just kind of laughed it off. And the situation has kind of calmed down a bit. But sometimes, I'll just ignore what the person had said. I'll just be civil. The kill them with kindness is your best defense. It really is. And it makes you feel so much better about it. Also, I take that as being the peacemaker. And if I don't confront somebody, I'm not being two-faced. I'm not going around saying, you're all that in a bag of potato chips and then telling somebody else that you're not. I take that as I'm being the bigger person. I don't like confrontation if it's not worth my time. So I'm going to try and be the peacemaker and make light of the situation. Also, it's taken me 25 years to be at the point that I am. where I'm like confident enough to stand up for myself when the situation deems necessary. Like, if it's something really serious and it's going to affect me or harm me or my family or my friends, you better not mess, because I am not a doormat and I will not be walked all over. And I will say something to you. And usually that shuts people up when you go up to confront them in a civil manner and you say, you know, hey, listen, if you don't like me, tell me. Don't tell everybody else. But I take that as being the peacemaker and the bigger person. So, yeah, this is me where, you know, I wrote down everything, but, peacemaker, I am the bigger person. So, I hope that you all enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helped, you know, be who you are, and, you know, be what makes you happy. That's the only advice that I can give. You can't change other people. You can only change you and the way you feel and the way you act. So act the way you want to act that makes you happy. I'll talk to you guys later.